Hey guys, exciting day today, first day on the extension. Let me quickly show you around. Through the garage, we're gonna have to use a very tiny little digger to go through this door and then through this door. So this is where we're going to build an extension. We just done one day in here to do a little assessment, and this one is interesting because we have two party walls, 1 and 2, and we're going to use those walls as a part of our extension. We're just gonna do a upgrade wall in front of those two walls, so it's gonna be very interesting example. It's a quite a big extension. It's almost 9 meters this way and about 4.5 meters that way. And that little roof in there, we're gonna incorporate that into our extension roof. So it's going to be a flat, warm roof and GRP. We're gonna use the Restec system on it, and then all the rest of it will be pretty standard. We're gonna have underfloor heating in the extension, and yeah, it's all exciting. So when I first started my channel, I decided to showcase some of my work and generally maybe help others to people that are just starting the journey, or maybe some DIYers, how to do things properly. And when I first started, the channel was very tiny. I had like 50 subscribers, and it was, all of this was a bit overwhelming for me, running the channel, running the construction side, and then making those videos is a lot, you know, and so it requires equipment, time, editing and all of that. And at first I was I've tried my best to make those videos as good as possible, but I know I could have done a better job. So it's been 2 years since I started my channel, and I am a lot more experienced now in terms of videoing and capturing the moments and all of that. So my plan is to run a really nice step-by-step guide on how to build an extension. And we're also doing the garage conversion. We're converting the garage into a bedroom. So I'm gonna break this video down to about this series to about maybe 5 or 6 videos. We're gonna do the foundations, the DPC cores, then the walls, then the roof, then the inside build up of the floor, underfloor heating, and all the kitchen installation and all of that. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice project. And yeah, just stay tuned, keep on coming back and checking on my videos. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. It will really help my channel to grow and reach out to more people. And yeah, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you very much. So we're starting off with removing this little porch. This was a toilet originally. This was a outside toilet. So we're gonna obviously demolish that. That's not needed here. We're going to get one steel that's gonna go from there all the way to the corner here with a column. My client has a mutual agreement with both the neighbors, this neighbor and that neighbor, about building. So they don't have a party wall agreement, but they just have a mutual agreement. They built their extensions on the boundary, and same on this side is exactly on the boundary. So that's why we're using their walls as a party wall. They had this agreement a long time ago when they built the extensions. Now, my advice to you is always, when there's no surveyors involved, take a good detailed videos of those cracks, for instance, all right? And make a good notes of all the cracks. There are big cracks here. As you see, there are cracks on those walls, absolutely everywhere. And on the bottom, right? And we don't know if it's structural or is it cosmetic. That's not our problem, but we need to have evidence that the cracks are here, that we didn't cause the cracks. Like in here, look, this whole wall is cracked. No, that's a bit worrying, to be honest with you, because that is definitely structural. I don't know if the foundation has collapsed a little bit or whatever, but there's one big crack here, and there's another crack here as well. So we've got crack, and then it goes there all the way to the top. So this and it's here as well. Yeah. There we go. So it's going down. So this whole wall cracked in 2 different places, fully vertically, all the way top to bottom cracks. There's a lintel there holding something, I don't know what, but I'm going to investigate that because the foundation ends there, and obviously after the lintel will continue. Normally that would be for drainage pipe, but with deck here, I can't see any drainage here. Maybe we're gonna just dig a little bit deeper just to double check. Our extension will externally end here, internally here. So yeah, it's a bit of a mystery what this lintel is for, but we're gonna find out. So this is how we start. We started with all these little investigations, doing a bit of demolition. I like to always, I don't just get the digger and start digging and then potentially breaking all the drainages. I usually open things up myself, and I like to understand what is happening in terms of the drainage. Usually what we do, we cut the drainage as far as we can, and then we run our own new plastic PVC orange pipe drainage everywhere. There'll be a kitchen somewhere there, and there'll be a bathroom on the other part of the extension. So all of that we're gonna run new, and I'm gonna show you step by step how to do this properly, the falls and how to protect the pipes, and etc, etc. Day 2, and that is just my luck. Let me quickly show you. So we started doing some investigations in terms of the drainages and stuff, and we've got drainage pipe, the main waste going up through the whole street, falling straight into our foundation and our wall, all the way across from here to there where our extension goes. We've got our literally drain pipe going. So not good, not happy at all. We need to move the extension by this much to be able to be in the legal distance away from the drain pipe. That's no problem because we still not exceeding the permitted 6 meters. But what that means is, you see, this is where the drain pipe is, and this is our wall. So it's not good. We have to move it. Has to be at least minimum 150 mil away from the foundation, 150 mil away from the waste pipe. So we're gonna move the whole thing by 700 mil. So what we need to do is, unfortunately, resubmit the application form and wait for the decision from the council that we have to move that line, have it all redrawn as well by the architects, and that's all we can do. And it's a waiting time now. Good morning. So we've got the planning resubmitted, and we managed to fast track the process, and we got it all redrawn, and so we're moving the extension forward into the garden by 700 mil. The diggers are here, so it's all exciting. Now the extension, instead of being on those blue lines, it's going to move to there, so we can miss the drain pipe. We have to cut out this door. We created a little platform for the digger and the dumper. And here are the heroes of today. And this is the moment when I realized that the digger is struggling to get through, and also it's going to be very awkward for the dumper to keep on going to the outside to throw the muck away. So we decided to break the wall. Let's go. And trust me, nothing is more satisfying than chop something to pieces, smash it with a hammer, break it, demolish it. No skills needed, just go for it. We're having a bit of bad luck on this project. It hasn't started the way it should from the very beginning. As you see here, we're digging a foundation. The drawings I received from the architectural practice were not very detailed, and when I went to discuss that in their office, one of the colleagues told me that I need to build an upgrade wall in front of the party wall. He explained that I need to dig a foundation and just put a one skin of thermal block and some soundproofing insulation between the two walls. Later, his boss saw some of the images I've sent him. He phoned me to ask me what am I doing, why am I digging foundations where there should be no foundation. I was very confused, and I told him that his colleague told me to do that and none of the details is existing on the drawing. He then told me that he sacked him and he's no longer working in the practice. He told me not to dig any more foundations, to backfill it all and just soundproof the wall with some studs and soundproofing insulation. Sometimes I feel like crying. We've spent quite a bit of money getting this dug out and taken outside. All the muck is already outside on the driveway. Then we had to bring it back in. These people had to be paid. So my advice to you is, if there's something unclear on the drawing, just clarify it before you start the work. And with all the experience I have, the amount of extensions that I've built, I made a schoolboy mistake and I just went for it because the weather was cold, the frost was coming, and I wanted to pour the foundation before the temperature reaches 0. Now we are digging on the right side. The tricky situation here is that the neighbor on the left hand side has his foundation at 1.7 depth. The neighbor on the right side has his foundation at 1.2 deep. So the rule is that we start digging at 1.7 and every 2 meters we can step up 20 centimeters. So after the third step we are at 1.2 meter, and that is always the rule. We finished it late at night and we prepared everything for pouring the concrete. The next day we've created some shuttering through the foundation to accommodate for the drain pipe to go through. We are going to install brand new manhole outside of the extension in the garden area. Also, some of the sides were a little bit soft, so we've added some plywood just for the peace of mind to hold it all together. Let's take the muck away and get everything ready for the concrete. The lorry is on its way, and so is the pump. Right, chapter number 1 is finished. The foundation has been poured. Let me quickly show you. We've got it all poured. We're gonna now break down all the shuttering. In here we're only returning a little bit to about this point there, but there's a soil pipe and a rainwater pipe here, so we're gonna need a lintel across to hold onto that wall. That's why we've got that little bit of foundation here. Chapter number 2, the second stage, will be we're going to break this corner and we're going to install the steel and the column, and we're going to take this out. Also we're going to dig the floor down to the desired level so then we can create the layers, and we're going to start building the DPC course, the first layer of the bricks. We're going to get that supervised by the BC, and then there we go. So yeah. This is end of the first week. I think we achieved what we wanted to achieve in the first week. I wanted to pour the foundation. That is done. It was a bit of a delay with the with extending with changing the drawings and all of that, but yeah, we're back on track now. In terms of how much time we've spent here, it's 1 week of work, and then we've got the foundation done. That's very important. And yeah, so see you on my next video, and that's gonna be the stage 2. So see you soon.